This is you 30 days from now if nothing changes. Same bad sleep schedule, same lazy guy lying in bed, scrolling TikTok and Instagram reels for hours, doom scrolling and doing absolutely nothing with his day. And yeah, if you feel a little attacked right now, that's because it's you. But if you lock in and get just 1% better every single day for the next 30 days, the result is going to be incredible. Now, before we start, let me be honest with you about one thing. You're not going to become David Goggins and run a marathon if you've never run a day in your life. You're not going to turn into Chris Bumstead if you've never touched a weight. And you're not suddenly going to be the most social person in the room if you've never been social. But I can promise you this, you will be a better version of you than you are right now, and you'll be glad you started. So how do you actually start? It's simple. 1% doesn't mean flipping your whole life upside down overnight. Let me show you what it really looks like. Let's start with your health, and let's start with the gym. And I know, you've heard this 1,000 times. Go 7 days a week, train hard, take one rest day, track your food, fix your sleep. No, forget all of that. If you never go, just go once. If you already go once a week, then go twice. Add one single day. And if you're already going 5 days a week, then your 1% is somewhere else. Take your rest days, fix your sleep instead. Because here's the truth. Every Monday you tell yourself you're going to the gym, or that this is the week you finally start walking, and then you don't. So stop trying to do everything at once. Just go once. One time this week. It doesn't matter what day, it doesn't matter how long, and just like that, you're already ahead of the version of you who did nothing. Now, I already know exactly what you're thinking. 1 day a week? That's not going to do anything. Wrong. Because if you can do one thing, 1 day a week, and actually keep it up, then soon you can do two. And the impact of that one small thing, repeated, is so much bigger than it feels. There are 52 weeks in a year. That's 52 times you showed up. 52 more than last year. But the real reason it works is this. Your subconscious mind is on autopilot. Think about a pilot flying a plane. For most of the flight, he isn't actually steering. The autopilot is. He's sitting right there, he's present, but his hands aren't on the controls. That's you, most days. Your habits are flying the plane. And right now, that autopilot is set to lazy, because that's the setting it has practiced 1,000 times. So when you finally do the thing you swore you'd never really do, when you drag yourself to that gym for the very first time, that's turbulence. You just knocked the plane off its programmed path, and now the autopilot has to recalculate. It has to update itself. And that, right there, is where change actually begins. Not in your muscles, in your programming. Every single time you break the routine, you are the turbulence. And the more turbulence you create, the more that autopilot is forced to become someone new. Okay, same idea, next thing. Your sleep. You don't need some perfect nighttime routine. Instead of doom scrolling in bed for an hour, just put the phone down 10 or 20 minutes before you sleep. Because that screen keeps your brain switched on. The light, the noise, the next video, so your body never gets the signal to wind down, and you wake up the next morning feeling like garbage. Put it away a little earlier, and you've upgraded tomorrow before it's even started. And in the morning, before you touch that phone, drink a glass of water and open your curtains. Get a bit of sunlight on your face. That light tells your body it's daytime, wakes you up naturally, and sets your rhythm for the whole day. And no, this doesn't mean you have to quit TikTok or YouTube or the Reels forever. It just means a little less, especially right before bed. It's the same with water in general. Drink more of the real stuff instead of those sugary neon drinks. It's a tiny swap, but that's 1%. Now people, and I can already hear you, I can't just walk up and talk to strangers. You don't have to. Just say good morning to someone at the supermarket. Say hi to someone on the street. That's the whole task. Because talking to people was never actually weird, you just spent years convincing yourself it was. It's the same with reading. And no, not 50 pages, not a whole book. Just read a little, even on your phone. Something that fires you up, someone's story, just enough to feel that spark. Because the biggest change here was never the physical stuff. It's how you feel about yourself. And that flips the second you prove you can do one small thing you actually said you'd do.